Right, welcome back to First Class Adventures. Here I am, and there's Andy from Andy's East Coast. He's driving me because I employed him as my driver and navigation.
That lorry's decided to sort of just park and stay there and not overtake.
Sorry about the swearing, it's just that he's getting angry with the lorries. Anyway, I've got my microphone on, so hopefully you can hear me. We're off for a wild camp for a couple of days. 2 nights wild camp, 3 days walking, yes? Hopefully.
It goes like 2.5 days more, isn't it?
I brought enough food for 3 days just in case something happens. I've got my first aid kit with me, so we're going to be alright. I'm not this fat, it's just, you know, it adds a couple of pounds to you. Anyways, this is a trip that we planned a long time ago, but it didn't come off, did it? Because of all this so all this kicked off, so we wasn't able to do this. So here we are on our way to Kinder Scout. We're going to stop for breakfast en route.
Morrison's.
Yeah, Morrison's. We're about an hour away, roughly. It's 20 past 8 now.
An hour and 30 minutes away to Morrison's.
Right, we're an hour and 30 minutes away till we have our breakfast. I haven't eaten a thing. I've starved myself and I hadn't drunk anything either, just because I didn't want to keep weeing on the journey. And
So going up because it's Popsy bloody lorry.
Yeah, he's got anxiety about lorries, which I've just found out. Anyway, so I've been wearing my mask my whole journey because obviously.
Now he's just pulled out in front of that white one. The white one's just gone like that. It's all over the place.
Sorry about this long introduction.
It's that green one. It's a foreign driver. He's just pulled. Look how fucking close he pulled out in front of him.
We like all foreign drivers, by the way. I just want you to know that.
I know he's not foreign. That's British.
No, he's English. Anyway, we're on our way to Kinder Scout, and
This arsehole here.
yeah, all right, okay. I'm gonna be taking my nature hike, Tagger 110, and I do believe nobody else has ever taken one. I'm Kinder before. We're gonna see mermaids, Paul. We're taking.
Because you're the only person in the country who's got one.
Yes, I'm the only person in the country that's got one. You probably can't get one now anyway.
It's certainly quite rare.
And we're taking what, the Clough Path? Is that what it's called?
William Clough Path. Yeah.
William Clough Path to get up there. Anyway, so just to say hello, really, and it's a part of our journey.
We'll see if we can find because we're going to places where I didn't go before. We're going up places paths. So this is new. We're going to places I've never.
Yeah, so we're going to be
not the same as what I did when I went last year.
Yeah, so this is going to be an adventure.
New areas to both of us.
For the pair of us. If anything happens, I just want you to say thank you for subscribing, liking and sharing.
Anything happens.
Yeah, nothing will happen because I'm prepared.
Look, we're on a hill.
And we're on a hill. Anyway, I'm going to go now because I don't want to die. But I'm going now. Alright, I love you all. Bye. Hello, right. We've kind of reached our destination. There's Andy from Andy's East. Say hello then.
Alright.
There we go. We're just walking now. Where are we walking to?
We're walking
To
we're parked outside the Sportsman's Arms. Yeah. We're walking back towards the village of Hayfield to pick up the path that goes up to the back of a place called Kinder Bank.
Right. So we haven't actually.
We're going up Kinder, but the long way round.
We're going the long way round because we don't do anything by halves.
We're hard.
And we're hard. And it does actually say there, look, public footpath to Kinder Trail. Right. Do not feed the horse. There we go. So you thought I was the only horse whisperer. There's Andy as well. Oh, well, I'm knackered and we've only just started. He said the heavy breathing would start.
We've only gone up there. We've only come up there.
We've just come from all the way down there where that house is to here, and I think we need a break. Oh dear.
We've done nothing yet.
We have. We've walked for about 5 minutes. This is the trail. Oh God, this is hard. Anyway, this could be a very short trip. Right, hello. We are, so hopefully that'll focus, the snake path we're on. I don't know whether we see any grouse, but...
I see in Manchester over there, Hartlepool.
Is it?
High rises in the distance there.
Oh, right. So we're going to be taking this path, just there. There's already people on the trek. Down that way, I believe. Somewhere down there. We're hoping that we're going to have some more breaks, obviously. More difficult than I thought this. Andy knew what was coming, I didn't, obviously.
I've never done this path before, but it is the same as everywhere else.
So we're heading towards this.
To be honest, what we have done so far is quite mild compared to what we've got to do.
Yeah, great. We're heading towards this direction, along there, to Kinder. Anyway, we'll best get going now. We've passed quite a few gates so far. We've had to go through the actual gates, not through these ones, because we couldn't get our rucksacks through.
If you look carefully, you can see people moving along the top of that ridge. Top of the mountain.
And this is our view at the moment. You probably can't see that properly. Yeah.
All looks really distant on the phone, doesn't it?
It does.
Climbing a set of stairs, you know what I mean? It's that steep.
Right, so apparently this is Kinder Reservoir. It's quite impressive actually, it's really...
Basically the car's over there. So that clump of houses down there, that's where we are parked.
Oh right, okay. Fair enough.
We'll sort of come round.
Can't really see that from here, but yeah. Look, there's the water running there. Look, there's some water running there. That's the reservoir, and apparently that's where we're camping tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
That's where we're camping tomorrow night.
We'll walk along the river, past the reservoir, then back to the car.
That'd be nice, and then Mermaid's Pool's to the left of it, isn't it?
Behind it.
Behind it, yeah.
You see there's like a little plateau behind the water.
Yeah.
It's there.
That's nice.
So I climbed from there up to the ridge from that point. That's really fucking steep.
Sorry about the swearing.
Sorry about that.
It's all right, don't worry. We know. We know. Andrew's always swearing. It's fine, especially when there's lorry drivers involved.
Where wind coming from? It's coming from over there, and I can't see any massive black clouds coming our way. Can you?
No.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take you up here towards a stream. Look at that. I'm practicing, it's okay. Yeah. Just got to be able to get down. And this feeds Kinder Reservoir. Apparently there's one of many.
Oh, I see. You're going to film yourself falling over? I didn't actually mean there, but yeah, that looks good.
Got my hand in it. Fish tickling. Nice and cold. Okay, right, so we haven't got a microphone on, but we're following this path, the William Clough path, all the way up to Kinder now, and we've come from all the way from down there somewhere. It's been hard work, it's been fun, it's now raining. Andy's happy, he's alright. So hello Andy. So we can't hear him. But yeah, off we go to Kinder. We go. Right, welcome back everybody. Currently in our tents. Set up. We got to Kinder Scout, reached the top, walked along, but during the process of this we had hailstones, we had rain, we had very strong winds. Despite having a cover on the rucksacks, everything got wet. Rain gear completely wet through. It was just so heavy. Bit of a shock to the system. So we had to make our way down after we got all the way up there and walked along. All the way down we had to go towards Mermaid's Pool. We went there. Clearly it was just as bad, but it was worse up there. So, and then eventually what we had to do, we had to hide in the woods. Yes, survival mode kicked in. Everything's wet, shoes are wet, boots are wet, rain gear's wet, hat's wet. We've got to change of clothes, so completely change of clothes. I'm now in my bivvy bag, underneath the Nature Hike Tagger 1 tent. I'm in my sleeping bag, just to keep warm. Changed my socks, changed my pants, put a new t-shirt on. So currently in the tent, in the woods, but we did get to Kinder Scout. We're here for another night anyway, and 2 more. So yeah, so we're here all day Thursday and all day Friday if we want, and it's Wednesday today. So Wednesday today, Wednesday to Friday, yes. Everything, as you can see, my little muff got wet, so I've had to take that off, so I don't even know whether this is working or not now. I'm currently deciding to make a coffee, and now I'm going to make a coffee because both sides of my vestibules have clothes and rucksacks in and boots, so I've got to tidy that up. Got some water luckily enough, so we're okay there. Survive. Use me Sawyer mini filter for the first time, so we know how to use that now. We've got water if we need it on tap, so not on tap, but you know what I mean. They've got a little river thingy at the bottom of us. So anyway, we're all wet. That's the update. Bit and a half been fun. It's a learning curve, I'll tell you. Oh. Anyway, thank you. Right, welcome back to First Class Adventures again. Here we are now. We're safe, you'll be glad to know.
We're alive.
Yep. There's the old Nature Hike Tagger 1, all sorted. What's your tent called?
Lanshan 1.
Lanshan 1. That's Andy's tent. There we go, he's all sorted. He's just cooking his dinner at the moment. What are you cooking?
It's starting to fucking rain again, isn't it?
I can't feel it. I can't feel it.
I don't know if that's what's coming.
Anyway, we're paranoid from rain at the moment. Anyway, so, right. Yeah, I can feel it.
I think it's coming down from the trees.
Yeah, it could be. There's the tent, Tagger 1. There is... Okay, we're drying stuff out now. We're not now, because apparently it started raining again. I've got my rain mat that's wet. Just there is my trekking pole with me short, what are they called? Rain jacket shorts. What are they called?
Overalls.
Overalls?
Coveralls.
Coveralls.
Yeah. Rain trousers.
Yeah, rain trousers.
You've got bags on your feet.
Pardon me? Yes, as a hat. We've got bags inside our shoes because, hang on a minute. I can't do it. I can't do it, hang on. There you go. We've had to put bags inside our shoes because we've got wet feet. You've hid yours quite well. You've tied. He's got bags on his feet and all. We're just trying to dry out our rucksacks. Well, we're just trying to dry everything out, really. We've got a couple of guys up there somewhere with a fire. But yeah, we never had a choice. This is what we had to do. What? Right, the rain stopped again, which is good. This is our little waterfall behind us. That's good. So yeah, so we're currently just hiding really. This is our water source, which we've used already today. There we go, it's our water source. Apparently last time Andy was here, this was brown.
Yeah, because of the tannin from the peat.
Right, this was brown from the tannin from the peat or something, so, but now it's all nice and clear, a lot of it's rainwater. We purified our water, but I'm assured by Andy that I'll be quite safe filtering my water with my mini Sawyer filter, whatever you call it, and then just boiling it. So, anyway, so...
To be honest, if you could correct that and then just boil it, you wouldn't even need to use the soil.
So anyway, this is the current situation, we're drying stuff. So, yeah, look at that beauty, eh? Tagger 1 nature hike. Oh, by the way, didn't have to put the guide ropes in because it's such a good tent. Morning. It's 7 o'clock and I'm in the same position since yesterday. The side position. Yes. Still 10 pounds. Still raining. And it hasn't stopped at all. We've had so much rain, I periodically wipe the inside of the tent now because the rain is so heavy and so continual. And plus, I've been in here now since yesterday afternoon, from about 4 o'clock. It's now 7 o'clock in the morning. You get condensation, so I have to wipe it. Not much you can do about that. It's just that it hasn't stopped. But I'm nice and warm. I've got my Bush Pro bivvy bag because I was sensible. 2 season sleeping bag. Got my OEX mat because my other one went down a couple of days ago, so that's not good. But this one's alright though. So at least I've got a spare. So always have a spare. Always have a spare. So yeah, that's it really. We haven't moved. Today's plans have changed, I think, a bit. So we don't know what we're doing yet. We're not sure if we're going to go home. We're not sure if we're going to ride it out and sit in the same spot until, I think apparently it's supposed to stop about 10 o'clock this morning. So we'll have to see whether it does or not. We don't actually know. But yeah, it's been nice so far though, I must say, because it was a long walk yesterday. God, it was a long walk. And I didn't realise quite how bad like the path is, because it's not actually a path, but it is. You got like these stones that are really, really thick, and they're like really, really high, so you can't always step on them. We think we slipped over a few times. which inevitable really because everything was damp, because they're like marble when you're treading on them. It's awful. But there you go. What was funny was on the way down here, we were sitting in the car, and I'm thinking to myself, it's getting a bit hot in here, isn't it? So I'm thinking, oh God, it's boiling. And old Andy was alright, he was looking okay. So I took my top off and I was like, felt the back of the seat. I was like, why is the seat so bloody hot? And he went, oh, I don't know. I was like, I wonder why I'm sweating. I mean, the sweat was coming off me. Then he realised he left his heated seat on my side. Not his side, my side. So I was just getting hotter and hotter, and he was alright, it was cold as a cucumber. Dear me. He said that it was because he was hoovering the car out, because obviously we were coming down here. He'd pressed one of the buttons on the seat. God, it was hot. But there you go. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games, isn't it? I've never been tent bound for this long before. I've got a bloody cold sore as well. Typical. Oh dear. Anyway, it's all good though, because I've seen Mermaid's Pole. We've walked to Kinder Scout, walked along the top of it as well, so that was nice. Granted, it was sleet, rain, full blown, I don't know, it felt like about 90-mile-an-hour winds coming at us, and with it all hitting your face, it was terrible. So we've been up there, so we have achieved it, and obviously we're going to play today by ear now, because we're not sure. Personally, I'd like to go to a pub and have a nice meal. That's what I'd like to do. I don't mind booking us into a travel lodge. Hello again. Just made myself breakfast. Pasta sauce, chicken and mushroom. Oh look, you can't read it. It's the wrong way round again. So, that's the breakfast for a king this morning. Sorry about my big face. There you go, that's better, isn't it? So, that's what I'm having, because I don't know what sort of days ahead. I've actually no idea, because it's still raining. It's supposed to stop at 10 again, and he reminded me he's in his tent across the way. He's just going to have something to eat, but I thought I'd have this just in case we've got a long walk today. It's a decent meal. Actually might put some, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. I've got, hang on a minute, I'm going to put this in it. I actually got tuna, John West jacket toppers, tuna with French pasta salad. You can't read it again, but it's a little pasta, which is very good, and I'm going to stick that in there now. You're itching to see me eat, I know you are. So that's the broccoli, pasta, cheese or whatever, and the tuna. That is an amazing meal. That's a full cup. That's going to keep me going today. We're going to need it, I think. Right, good morning everybody. Only me. There you go. There's Andy. Go on, wave. Ooh. So he was there yesterday. Well, last night actually. He was there last night. As you can see, there's his little dry patch. Just there. I can't say I've got a dry patch, to be honest, which you'll see from my section. And there's the tree. And I was here, which I've got a wet patch. But there you go, you live and learn, don't you? So, as you can see, we had a lovely evening. It rains. It absolutely peed down. So, Andy was there. I was, something's touching me. I was here, oh God. Anyway, I was here. This was our little not communal area, but if it weren't raining, this would have been our communal area. This was our little river. This was the other part of our little river there. So remember, leave no trace, obviously, because you want to keep these places nice and beautiful. There you go. Clearer today. Not as dark, I'm pleased to say. That yesterday was clear. I said to you that Andy said it was like a peaty brown colour. Today, because we've had non-stop rain, it's now a browny colour.
You can still drink it though, it's only tannins, that's all it is.
Yeah, it's tanning, so we can still drink it. I'm alright though, because I collected mine last night, so I've already got a litre. So I'm alright, Jack. This is roughly where we was yesterday, okay, just to show you. And now it's a lot clearer than it was. There's another little waterfall up there, just there, I think. Oh, hang on, it's doing on my finger again. Oh, just there, quick, just there. And yeah, it was all up there. I mean, it's still, we're not going back up there today because it's still not looking very good. This was the woodland. That was the backdrop of our camp, all very hilly, but a nice spot. The other two blokes leave this morning, they were all right. One had a hammock, one had a tent. Their camp was all the way up there. They had their fire going for quite a long time. But we've had sheep running through. Overall, nice little spot. And where are we going today?
Mermaid's Pool.
We're going Mermaid's Pool.
Depending on what the weather's like.
Yes, and hopefully, yeah, and hopefully, look, I haven't got me cover on my rucksack, so I'm hoping that it might help dry it a bit.
The cover didn't really hang on a single anyway, did it?
Exactly. Right, thank you.